Oh, oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. Shout out to you guys for being here. Shout out to you guys who are here every single day. Shout out to you guys who can only watch replay section. Shout out to you guys who just know about what I'm trying to do here. I want to thank all you guys always for always being here and for helping me out and helping me grow this channel. I appreciate every last one of you guys. Like I said before, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. For those of you who didn't know, for those of you who just started watching the channel right now, I'm going to go over my spiel. I got to work on this whatever this clicking thing is. I've restarted my computer and deleted a few things here and there. So hopefully the clicking thing is assessed. I will check that video out later. But again, if it's not, I just want people to check it out and let me know in the comment section if it's doing okay or if there's an issue with the clicking. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this thing taken care of so that I can go ahead and we can get this channel thing squared away. Give me about 2 seconds, right, Chert? Okay, so I close out of that. Then here, I don't know why this isn't working. It's not working. I always like to keep a second instance of this thing open just to make sure that I am being able to communicate with the peoples. Guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who are confused about that, let me go over my spiel real quick. So the channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is a practice session. The second part is the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together so we can get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. You can suggest different influencers and different exercises that will help us get to that next level. The structure of it will basically be a very basic structure. We'll have exercises and things of that nature that will be interchangeable. And it's done that way for a purpose because it'd be easier just to kind of navigate how we're trying to build this thing by having the structure, having some kind of structure around it. So basically it will be, we'll do warm-ups, scales, chords, different chords and voicings, different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs that we use to help build the foundation that we need to do the second thing, which is about improvisational music. Now on the live stream, it will just be me improving, you getting to sit in your throne of judgment and letting me know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing great, if I'm doing mediocrely. I don't know, doing a mediocre job. I don't know actually the adverb or adjective form of that word. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's get, so you can sit on your throne of judgment. It's my hope that you will not just only tell me and give me constructive criticism on how I'm doing. It's my hope that you will go to the playlist section of the channel and use the backing tracks that are in the playlist section of my channel. Again, I did not create a single one of these, but I put together playlists so that people can play against these backing tracks. It's my hope that you will feel comfortable and confident to use these backing tracks to create your own soloing sessions or your own improvisational music that you will record, upload to YouTube, and share with me so that I can talk about, or at least with your permission, and only with your permission, after you send the link to me and I check it out, I can talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard using the same songs, and what we can do as a collective to move to that next level and to get better. And that moves us into the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me using my understanding of the guitar, using my understanding of music theory, and my understanding of the guitar and the fretboard to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, which is my digital audio workstation of choice. I will be singing. I will be songwriting. I'll be writing different guitar parts. I'll be writing different solos. I will be creating different sounds, doing different sound design things. So 100% of the stuff I'll be putting out there obviously will be in an effort for me to get better personally. 90% of that stuff will be music I'll be creating for myself personally, and then, or not personally, but I'll be personally creating that music myself, and I will release that out into the world so that people can have that for what it is. And then the other 10% will be split into 2 parts: music that I create for and with other musicians or other artists of that particular domain, as well as other. The other 5% will be done with other filmmakers, okay? Because I work with a bunch of short filmmakers and, again, amateurs who don't make money from that stuff. So working with them helps me get better, and creatively it helps me do different things here and there. So it's a really good thing. And lastly, I should go ahead and say this, what the whole channel is about, or that whole channel is about. The fourth thing is basically when people don't really watch a channel, the channel still serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, where I'm trying to go situation. So I can go back and look at these videos, see what people have commented in the chat section, see what people have commented in the comment section, and I get to make changes on my channel based on those things, and they're very, very helpful to me. So when people comment in real time, I get to see those things, assess them, and determine whether or not they're good or great for my channel or terrible for my channel or what have you. Oftentimes, if it's something that reaffirms an idea I've already had in my head, sometimes those are probably the best ideas. So I ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, obviously, and to share this video so I can get as many subscribers as I possibly can so I can do less of the second thing, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. Now, there are 2 ways in which people can donate to the channel. You can do it directly or indirectly. So directly, you can go through my Coffee account link. I will make that It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. I will make that available in the chat. It is already available in the description of the video, and you can donate as little as €1 or more to the channel, provided you'd like to do so. The second way you can donate is directly through indirectly through my cryptocurrency referral links. Now, again, this channel has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I enjoy trading cryptocurrency every single day. I don't purchase it every day, but I do trade on a regular basis, on a practically daily basis. So, if you use the referral links and you sign up, you spend $50 or more on any of those platforms, they will offer you perks and benefits. And the perks and benefits that they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I am the referring client, because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform. That is how it helps out with the channel. Again, you don't have to do those, but if you want to check them out and you've thought about it for a while and you want to get involved on any of those platforms, I've been on all of those platforms. I think all of them, maybe except for eToro, but I've been on all those platforms for at least 5-6 years. Easy. But I've only been on eToro since 2020, but the rest of them I've been on since 2018. So check them out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, talk it over with your family, see if it's something that might be an option for you. Lastly, guys, the easiest way to help me grow this channel, obviously, is to like, comment, and subscribe to me across YouTube. And helping me grow this channel is the biggest thing ever, as also telling people to share this channel with their friends and people who are interested in becoming a part of the, this process. The other way, obviously, is to subscribe to me across all platforms, okay? Helping me grow my... I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord, okay? And helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube platform, or YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels, because one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. I've been having a ton of issues with my TikTok account. I should go ahead and point that out. I don't know what's going on with it. I've tried to email different people, and I keep getting, like, the AI versions or whatever, automated versions of people, and they keep giving me the same response. I'm not like it seems like it's treating me like a bot, and it's really annoying, because I was like, you guys can verify this stuff. I'm happy to speak with any representative whatsoever, and that just does not seem to be something that they are helping me with. So I don't know what's happening with TikTok right now. I should be clear. So let me go ahead and type in my coffee account, which is I'm going to go ahead and type in the lick of the week. Pause that video. Here we go with this. And as always, please like and comment and subscribe to their platforms as well. It helps them grow their platforms, inevitably helps us grow ours, because it helps us get better. One last thing. Happy Thursday, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and pin this comment so that we have it up here pinned. Shout out to you guys for being here. I want to say thank you all for being here on a Thursday. It's not always the easiest thing to do. And I also understand that it's hard, because I am here at very haphazard times, because I don't have a schedule that permits me to be here at a particular time at any given point which is why I'm also trying to build this thing, because that way I will set my own hours, and if they don't like it, then, you know, I can do whatever I want, which unfortunately, when you are loyal to a paycheck, not loyal, but you are in need of a paycheck, you have to do what you have to do to get it done. So I'm in that situation. A lot of us are. You know what it is. Y'all know what this is about. Building something is not always the easiest thing to do. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of practice, a lot of trial and error, and a lot of failure, which is, you know, they say you should fail and then fail again and fail and fail again. Well, I've been doing great at that. I'm failing a lot. So let's get right to it. We're at 100 beats per minute. Yeah. Also, I'm happy to fail, provided I learn something from it and move forward from it. You know, it doesn't matter to me as long as I continue to build what I'm trying to build, and you know, I keep getting working towards my goal of building this thing. So let's get right to it, guys. We're at 100 beats per minute. Yeah. Start with the alternate spider picking pattern from the first to the, staying in the same position so that we don't Quasimodo or muffin top, which is a term I've been repurposing to talk about how my fat fingers continue to spill over onto my other strings. And it's annoying, but it is what it is. So I got to get better at that. So let's go. Now at 100 beats per minute, now we're going to go to 190 beats per minute. We're going to start working on the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise, which isn't an exercise he suggested so much as something I just extrapolated from his song Bite of the Mosquito, which is basically the equivalent, okay, and if he sees this, hopefully he doesn't get mad about this, but it's definitely the equivalent of what Flight of the Bumblebee would sound like if it was played on guitar. It's not the song, it's not the same song, but the stylistically, it's the same. It's got similar features to it, so I kind of took that from that. So shout out to John Petrucci. I'm telling you where I got it from, so I didn't make this up. So let's go. Woo! Now let's get right into the alternate spider picking pattern from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. I still got to work on that. I'm still struggling, I guess, with the upstroke of because I'm using a new picking grip. I know some of you guys have talked about this before. I'm going to be working on a new picking grip from now until the end of time. Okay, not really to the end of time, but a long time. And because I want to get better, I want to get faster, I want to get more. I want to become a better guitar player, and a lot of the things that require me to do is change some of my habits. And one of the habits I had was holding the pick like this, and now I've been told to hold it like this because it's better for sweep picking and it's better for other different types of strumming patterns. And I've got to figure out how to do that. So that's what I'm working on. That's why it sounds like shit. It's just it's going to take me months before I actually fully adapt to it. If you see this pick, I got to show this guys to you because I was just noticed this the other day. So my pick is wearing down right here in this particular area. So I've been turning it to the other side, so it's got a flat side to it that's not as worn down. And I've only been using this pick for like 6 or 7 weeks. Other picks I've used have been worn down, but it's taken me a lot longer. So new pick, new picking gripness, new pick grip. A lot of things have changed. So I apologize for that. It is what it is. I don't know why I'm apologizing for getting better. I shouldn't. I got to turn up the volume on this because we're doing the chromatic tapping or legato tapping chromatically from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. Again, if I don't see your questions right away, you're going to have to excuse me. I have to toggle between 2 different screens because ya boy poor. And I don't have, or 2 different tabs because I don't have 2 different screens because ya boy poor. Okay? Let's get right to it. Okay? Woo! Now let me turn this down. We're at 190 beats per minute. Now we're going to go right into I can turn this down actually, is what I meant to say. We're going to get right into, yesterday we did sweep picking. Today we are doing selective picking, and that's what it's going to be this year. We're doing selective picking and then alternate picking. Well, selective picking and sweep picking, and obviously alternate picking because of the fact that I have to work on this other picking grip. Because I was good at it beforehand, and now it sounds like I'm okay at it, but more on the terrible side of okay. So I'm like, if 0 was terrible and 10 is awesome, I would probably be around the 4.5 area. So I'm on like the lower end of okay, 4.54 level with this new grip. So it is what it is. Again, I'm inviting you guys in on the process so that you guys can see what it takes to get to that next level when you have an hour and a half a day. To work on music. Let's get right into to work on playing guitar, which inevitably hones in our skills to get better as musicians as a whole. We're going to get right into the selective picking exercise. I'm going to do 2 exercises. The one that I kind of created, and then the other one is something I took from ganked off of somebody on Instagram, and I have to give that person credit. I just forgot where I posted the video, so I got to go find that today, and I promise you I will do it. Let's go. It's going to be 140, then 150, 160 beats per minute. It's 140 beats per minute, y'all. Let me hit this. I forgot to turn up the volume on this thing right here, because I have to turn it up and down so people can be hearing it. Now we're going to go to 150 beats per minute. Same exercise, 150 beats per minute, y'all. Happy Thursday. Although I'm still struggling with these, they are sounding a lot more. They're sounding a lot cleaner, so that's good news for me. Hooray! 160, same exercise. Yeah. 160 was the same. 160. Now we're going to go back to, what was I at? 100? I think I might have been at 100 last time, but I think I can do it a little bit faster. This is sweep picking exercise, or selected picking exercise numero doso, okay? That's number 2 for those of you who don't be speaking no Spanish. I know y'all out there. Come on now. I don't really know that much Spanish, I should be honest. People think I speak Spanish. I don't. So I can play it faster. I can play that in double time, and I was at 110. Okay. So I'm going to move it up to 120, see if I can work at 120 a little bit faster. But I'm not going to do this in double time. I'm just going to do it in regular time because it's important that we get it right and make it sound good at lower tempos first. This just sounds so cool when I get it right. All right, well, that one sounded okay. Still working on that exercise. I will give the credit to the individual who created that song. It's an Instagrammer. I can tell you that much right now. I forgot where the video is, and I'm going to post that into the chat. I actually might make it into an actual post because I feel like this person deserves credit, and they should because they wrote it or they took it from somebody, ganked it off somebody, but I saw it off somebody else, so I don't know. But I got to give credit where credit's due, which I normally do. I just could not find the video. So my bad, Shotty. Let me get right into this Instagram site. We're going right into the scales, y'all. We're going to do the, at 190 beats per minute, the E major and F major scale, because we're going to continue to keep doing that until Sunday, which we're going to start on the F sharp, G flat major scale, followed by the G major scale, which we're going to start on Sunday. Yeah, and that's what it is. Shout out to you guys. 190 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Happy Thursday, y'all. If you guys haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you took the time to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's easy, it's free, and it makes your boy feel real good about himself. But not just that, it helps out with the channel. I was going to say immeasurably, but that's not the right word to use. I'm going to turn this down because we don't need this. It's going to make me sound like I'm doing this thing. Again, if you guys are hearing that there are issues with the clicking in the video, like not the click track, but like if it's clicking and jumping and skipping and things like that, please tell me in the chat, because it's been happening when I've been watching the replays, and I don't know if it's just something about the video being rendered into a video that people can watch, if it's a YouTube issue or if it's an issue on my end. So starting with the E major scale, y'all, let's get going. Well, that's not it. Second position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's go. Third position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. Fifth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, the octave position, the E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's get it going. Yeah, now we're going right into the F major scale. Just got to make sure that my phone be charging at the same time. There we go. I have an issue with my phone because it's old. Because your boy poor. Ha! Like, comment, and subscribe because your boy poor. Yeah. Let's get right to it. 190 beats per minute. F major scale, 190 beats per minute. First position. Let go. Second position, E major scale, F major scale, my bad, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. F major scale. I don't know why I keep saying that. Fourth position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sorry, my brain was buffering. Had a little buffer situation with the brain, with the old brainy brain. Yeah. Fifth position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Shit. I'm gonna screw that whole thing up. Let's go right into the seventh position. Yeah, it's the seventh position of the F major scale. Yeah, seventh position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Now let's get right into the 8th position, the F major scale at 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's get it going. All right, y'all, let's get right into the minor pentatonics. We're going to start that off by going right into the E minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Shout out to you guys for being here. If you guys haven't done so already, I'd absolutely love it. If you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends or consider sharing it with your friends. And also, if you could, please check out the instrumentals I've been posting regularly. It's helpful, and I really would love to get some constructive criticism on that stuff. Whether it's just you're like, oh, I like it, or oh, I don't like it, because some of it's really subjective. But if you have some legitimate, like maybe mixing techniques, or maybe structural techniques, or maybe compositional techniques that you have in your arsenal and you'd like to share that with me, by all means, please tell me, because I would really love to get better. I'm gonna get right into this Instagram situation. Psych. E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, y'all. E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, we're staying at this tempo. We're not going tune under. We're staying at this tempo at 190 beats per minute, where we're going to play the third position of the E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Woo! Ric Flair right there at the end. You knew it. Let's get right into the last, or the sixth position, of the octave position of the E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, y'all. Yeah, let's go right into the F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute, starting in the first position, y'all. Oh, shit. I forgot to go back to that main page. My bad, shouties. My bad, shouties. Shout out to you guys for being here. If you haven't done so already, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's free. It makes your boy feel really good. Consider sharing that with your friends, but also please check out the instrumentals I've been posting. I would love to get some constructive criticism back on that, guys. Again, as I've said before, if you like, sometimes music is subjective. A lot of music is subjective. So basically, the beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But if you have any techniques or anything that, like, you're a producer, maybe you say, oh, maybe you could do this, or maybe you have a different understanding of the composition or structure and things of that nature. If you guys want to comment that stuff as well, that's very helpful to me. But if you don't want to, just listen to it, like the videos. Either way, help your boy out because your boy poor. Let's go. F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Say fifth. Third position, my bad, shotties. Sixth position. No, I'm sixth position. I don't want to keep jumping numbers here. Fourth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, the F major scale, F minor pentatonic scale, I'm sorry, at 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's get it going. Woo! Ric Flair, y'all. We do not need the metronome for this section, guys. We're going to start working on the find the note. Today we're going to find the F note, which is obviously on the 1st and 13th. We are in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. This exercise was recommended by Joe Satriani, who said if you are an intermediate guitar player, or as he defined, as an individual who knows how to play a couple scales, couple songs, couple chords, you should be able to find the note everywhere on your fretboard. So this is kind of something I've invented to try to deal with that. Yeah, and try to understand that a little bit more better. So let's get right into it. Obviously, we're doing the F note today. We're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. And so the plus 12, minus 12 method will be coming into play. Now, there are other methods by which one can find the notes on an octave position on the fretboard, but we're using the plus 12, minus 12 method, which allows you to find a note and its octave position above or below the 12th fret based on adding or subtracting 12. So if you're below the 12th fret and you know where that number is, you know where that fret number is, you add 12 to that fret number and you find its position above the 12th fret. And if you know its position above the 12th fret, similarly, you're going to subtract 12 from that number. It is basic math. And so there's not really a whole lot of coaching I can do here. So on the F, we're trying to find the F in the standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. We know that it is on the 1st fret of the low E string. Now, the difference of it will be in a different position on different strings because the strings are tuned differently, obviously. But the 12 spacing interval remains the same. Wherever it is on any other string, you add 12 to that number, and you find its position above the 12th fret. If you knew its position above the 12th fret, you find its position below the 12th fret by simply subtracting 12 from that number. So that's simple. So on the E string, we find F on the first fret. So the second fret, you add 12 to that number to find it on the same string. You add 12 to that number, and it gives you 13. So you're at 1 to 13 on the low E string. And similarly, you're going to be at 1 and 13 on the high E string. You're back to 1 and 13 on the low E string. Then we're going to go to the A string, which I didn't think of beforehand, which I think is going to put us at, I want to say 8. 8 and 20. Had to think about it for a second there. Which means I'm not very comfortable with these. And if you're not very comfortable with them, it means you don't know them that well. So 1 and 13 on the high string. Now back to, we're going to go to the B string, which puts us at, I want to say 6. Yeah. 6 and 18. Now back to 1 and 13 on the high E string. Back to 1 and 13 on the low E string. Back to 8 and 20 on the A string. Then we're going to go to the D string, which puts us at, I want to say, is it 5 or is it? It's definitely not 6, so it's got to be 3. 3 and 15. Back to 8 and 20 on the A string. Back to 1 and 13 on the low E string. Back to 1 and 13 on the high E string. Then we go to the B string, which puts us at, you guessed it, 6 and 18. Then we got to go to the G string, which puts us, I want to say it's going to be 10. 10 and 22. Now back to 3 and 15 on the low D string. Now back to 8 and 20 on the A string. Now back to 1 and 13 on the low E string. And we finish up with these slides like this. Let me try that again. Yeah. Hundreds for everybody that's here, guys. I want to shout out all you guys that are here. I'm thankful that you guys are here watching this. I hope that you're getting better with me, that you're practicing every single day. I've started to notice that I'm starting to visualize the fretboard better with the time that I spent on it. So that's really good news for me and everybody involved. Let me get right into these major and minor triad thing. Triad dictionary. And I will copy and paste that into the chat, because we're doing major and minor triads today. So we're going to be doing the E major and the F major triads, followed by the E major and A minor and F minor triads. Go ahead and paste this into the chat. And this page is really easy to navigate, so if you have any questions relative to that, please do not hesitate to ask y'all. All right, shout out to you guys for being here. Happy Thursday, y'all. Hundreds for everybody that's here. Again, please check out the instrumentals I've been posting regularly. I would love for people to just listen to them. Let me know what you think of them. Hopefully, if you're going to criticize them, I would prefer that it's constructive, so that's helpful. So if you have any skills, sound engineering skills, that would be really helpful. Okay? Or even just understanding music composition or how things are structured in songs. Like, that would be really good. Understanding transitions. I know I've been working on that a lot. My only goal the next 17 days is really to finish up doing this 100-day sprint thing, which is me posting instrumentals all the time, but also coming up with what I'm going to be doing next, because I'm going to be posting 5 days a week of this stuff as opposed to every single day, and I'll be posting one song that I've written myself every single week. Because I'll be creating more songs than just that, but I'll be posting one that I do every single week. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to do that in February or if I'm going to wait until I do have a couple weeks under my belt first, because I've got to get my vocal cords right for these songs. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really a singer. I just like to sing. So that's all that is. Let's go. We're starting with the E major triads. Let's ho. Actually, I really want some of this coffee. Although one could argue that I don't really need it. So, but I love it. I love it so much. And then, where's it? Okay. Let's go into strings 2, 3, and 4. I'm sorry, we were on strings 6, 5, and 4, and now we're going on to strings 5, 4, and 3. Again, if you don't know what those are, 6 is technically speaking the lowest E string, and 1 is technically the highest E string. And I say technically speaking because that's how they're usually referenced when you're replacing your strings. That's how they're referenced to on tablature. That's why I was saying 1, 2, 3 for the bottom string, and the next two strings, so like the E, the A, and the D string. That was wrong. Not like wrong, like morally, it was just stupid on my part. So let's go. Let's go right into strings 5, 4, and 3, which would be the A, D, and G string. So. Now let's go into strings 4, 3, and 2, which would be the D, the G, and the B string. So. Okay. I'm getting more and more sure of myself, but you can tell I still don't know these as well as I should because I'm still uncomfortable and I still hesitate. So hesitation happens a lot, just as a general rule of thumb. It just happens from time to time, but the frequency at which it's happening is a characteristic of somebody who doesn't know something as well as they should. Like, it's not like second nature to me yet at this point. So yeah, still got work to do. Okay. Now let's get right into the F major chords. Let's go into strings 5, 4, and 3, which would be the A, D, and G strings. I'm sorry I haven't been calling those out every single time. That inconsistency has been annoying, but my bad, shotties. And then, I don't know why I forgot this. One more again. Now let's go into strings 4, 3, and 2, which would be the GB. DGB. My bad, chatties. One more again. Three, two, one. Strings 3, 2, and 1. So that would be the GB string. Now we're going to go right into the minor equivalents. So we're doing the minor triads. We're doing the E minor and F minor triad chords. Let's go. Okay. Got a little coffee everywhere. My bad, shotties. Let's get right to it. Give me a second here. I'll make sure my hands are wiped off. Now let's go right into the bottom 4 string, or the strings 5, 4, and 3. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. A, D, and G. So. Okay. I don't know why I keep fucking this one up. Strings 4, 3, and 2, or the D, G, and B string. So. So it's chords. Again, guys, if you remember, I'm an intermediate guitar player just like y'all, so I struggle with these chords just as much as you guys do. We're learning this shit together. That's why part of the process is showing people what it takes to get to that next level, but in order for me to show it to you, I have to exemplify me getting to that next level and working towards that goal. So it's not going to be fucking pretty every time. It's just not. You know what I mean? I do curse on this channel, in case anybody cares. Not that anybody cares. But and again, I don't direct it towards anyone, so I don't feel any type of way about it. But you know, let's go right into the F minor triads. Okay, there we go. Actually, we didn't finish up the bottom 3 strings. My bad. So it'll be. Now we can move over to the F triads. That was my bad, shotties. So we're right here. Let's get right into the second strings, which would be the second, the 5, 4, and 3, or the A, the D, and the G string. A, D, and G. Yep. Now strings 4, 3, and 2, or the G, the D, the G, and the B strings. So let's go into. Now strings 3, 2, and 1, or the G, B, E strings. Let's go. And technically, I can play it up here. I say technically for a reason. I'll say why later. One more again. I say technically because when I play chords, if the chord is above the 12th fret, I don't play chords above the 12th fret. It doesn't make sense to me. The only time I will play a chord above the 12th fret is if some of those fingers, some of the fingering for that chord, some of the notes are at the 12th fret or below it. So if I'm playing a bar chord that's right here, or not a bar chord, let's say a melody chord outside here. This is the E melody chord. And so the F would be right here. I would never play the F here. I'd play the E here because this finger touches these two chords, touches these two strings on the 12th fret. But when you move it up one more, it's no longer on the 12th fret, now on the 13th fret. It doesn't make sense to play chords really up here. Unless they're, I guess, melody chords. It's like playing a bar chord up here, it's absurd. My fingers are way too fat for that. And that's part of the problem. I just have fat fingers, I think. Well, I don't think, I know. I think, therefore I am. Philosophy, baby. Let's get right into the lick of the week. I can close out of this because we don't be nerding it, okay? I've already posted the lick of the week. I'm going to play through this twice. As I said before, please like, comment, and subscribe to this other guy's channel as well on Instagram if you can. Like the video at the very least. Helping him grow his channel helps us get better because it incentivizes him to keep putting out content. I'm sorry, I fucking love this. I love this. I love the guitar. Every time I hear something dope, like with guitar, I'm like, this makes me remember why I play. Dude, guitar's the best. I love this so much. It makes you feel some type of way, you know what I mean? This is 8779. We gotta see what he's playing here. check that out. So let me see if I can get to this. This is where we are right now. So we're like right here. That's what it is. I'm so close. Figuring this whole thing out. I know the last chord. Last chord is obviously this. Obviously. What those next chords are. I'm going to try to run through that one more time before we have to go right to the OD Polyphia riff. But we're almost done with learning this, and so hopefully next week I'll be able to play it correctly. And you're saying right now that doesn't make sense because like I'm still shit at it and I don't have it all memorized, but it does come together after a while. I don't know what that last chord is right there. I just want to see what it is. So it is 10. Oh, that's why. So it's playing right here, so it's... I'm so close. I got one measure left to learn, to memorize, and then I can run through it as many times as I can so I can have that whole thing memorized for next week and hopefully put that down. Yeah. Let me go right from this. We don't need the Instagram lick of the week up anymore. We're going to work on the OD Polyphia riff at 150 beats per minute today. I'm going to try to get it done twice at 150 beats per minute. Shout out to you guys for being here. If you guys haven't done so already, I'd absolutely love it if you took the time to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It is free. It makes your boy feel real good about himself. And also, please check out the instrumentals I've been posting. It's very helpful. Also, I'd love to get some constructive criticism. If you have any ideas on how I can get better, I'm all ears for it. If you, and maybe consider liking the videos. Now I'm going to get right into, I'm going to turn off this metronome because we don't need that. We're going to go right into the backing tracks. We're going to go to F major backing tracks. If I can get this to stop, we're going to open it up. The reason I don't have them open right now is because I've been struggling with clicking issues on my computer. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm having the least amount of things open. Tabs, applications, programs, whatever, as possible to make sure that I am reducing and I guess ultimately eliminating all the possibilities of where these weird clicks are coming from. I don't know where they're coming from, so I've got to try to figure it out. I haven't isolated anything in particular, but yeah. Shout out to you guys. Let's get right to it. Okay. Well, more Chrome commercials. Don't need it. Because your boy don't use Chrome. Again, shout out to you guys for being here. I'm thankful that all you guys could be here. And for those of you who couldn't be here, I hope that you're watching the replay section and you're working on these videos together. Or together, I mean with me, I should say, obviously. Yeah. Chords in this are F major, D minor, B flat, and then C. Okay, I got it. So right here, that's D minor, my bad. Then B flat. C. Not one of the better ones that I've done, but again, I'm still working on this. Again, I'm an intermediate guitar player, and I'm trying to get to that next level. And unfortunately, getting to that next level requires that I'm total shit. Oh my goodness. How many times? I don't understand this. FL Studio is trash. I'm a hater when it comes to FL Studio. I started with Reason and Logic Pro, and those are my two favorite programs. I know how to use Cubase and obviously Pro Tools, but this is an 8-bar loop. So right here, we're gonna get right into the D minor right here. D minor, B flat, back to F, now C, back to D minor, B flat, F, then C. Now C. These first 4 chords are F, B flat, followed by another F. Now C. Getting better at visualizing the fretboard is taking a lot longer than I would have anticipated personally. But again, that's what it takes to get to the next level, guys. I got to end my stream here in a couple of minutes, actually. I just want to say thank you for those of you who were able to join me, for those of you who were able to check out the videos that I've been posting on a regular basis, the instrumentals. That would be really grateful. I'd be really grateful if you could do that if you haven't done so already. And if you have, shout out to you guys for doing it, for helping me out and helping me grow this thing as quickly as I possibly can. Thank you for your comments and your likes and your subscriptions. It's very helpful to the channel, guys. So I'm going to go over my spiel real quick, guys. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who are confused about that, I don't really like to go over my spiel at the end, but basically the channel is about 4 things. It's about the practice session. It's about the improvisational session. It's about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about me saving all these videos so that I can go back and watch and get better as a streamer, get better as a musician, get better as a just overall musician. So I ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that I can get a part of the Amazon affiliate program as well as the YouTube partnership program, so I can do less of thing number 2, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. And you can donate 2 ways: through my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. It's available in the chat. It's also available in the description if you would like to donate. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel, or more if you'd like to. I'm not going to prevent you or not stop you from doing that, obviously. The second way you can help out is through my cryptocurrency referral links. Now, again, I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money, but the cryptocurrency referral links work exactly how you think they would. When you sign up for any of those websites and you use my referral link to purchase any of those cryptocurrencies on any cryptocurrency on any of those platforms, and you spend $50 or more purchasing those cryptocurrencies, they will offer you perks and benefits. Now, I cannot tell you what the perks and benefits are because they change all the time. I don't even know if the amount changes, but it's basically between $50 and $100. You spend that when you first purchase crypto, which again is not an obligation to purchase more crypto in the future. But if you do purchase crypto and you do spend $50 or more, they will offer you perks and benefits. The perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer me because I'm the referring client. Because I use 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform, that is how it helps out. Up to $100, obviously. Lastly, guys, the easiest way outside of just liking, commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel to help me grow it is to share my YouTube channel with as many people as possible. Hopefully more or less interested parties, so that they won't be one of those likes and subscriptions that happens one day and then they delete it the next, or they get rid of it the next. Hopefully this is helpful to people who actually want to get better at guitar, or who want to just, enjoy somebody and watch somebody get better at something. Which is very helpful because I want people to be invited into that process, because it sucks, it's painstaking, but when people see it, you have to understand, when you're watching these people on the internet, things are not as simple as they make it seem. Okay, these are long, painstaking, annoying processes that take years in the making, and you don't see that work. So I'm trying to here kind of to uncover or unveil that process with you as we work together. But helping me grow my YouTube channel, you can also help me grow my YouTube channel by helping me by growing my other channel, my other platforms as well. I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Help me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to you guys for being here today. Check out the instrumentals I post every single day. I've been posting more of these instrumentals or the shorts onto my Instagram channel, my Instagram page. Check them out. Let me know what you think. Obviously, check them out on YouTube because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel as much as I possibly can. Shout out to you guys for being here. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you tomorrow and in the next one. Like I said, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy